cost and a splash of admin efficiency. Pretty terrible. It's worse than the worst. No, don't you be doing that, Papal State. You're just going to get yourself killed. Then again, I don't know where the Spanish army is, but I know there are a lot of them and you will not defeat them, so hang back in Allied land, please. Hopefully it turns right around from there. Now I wouldn't mind owning Tanjo, okay. He has a much better engagement width than me. And a better general. And better ships. And I don't have that awesome idea yet. And he is, of course, engaging me. But he's using galleons. So he actually has not upgraded to war galleys. Some of them are cattocks, even. I might be able to score something decisive if the rolls are on my side. I feel like I'd benefit from having a naval morale guy right now. Uh-oh, he's scoring some nasty things on me. It's pretty even Stevens on the boats here. He just got a load of reinforcements, but hopefully from crap. I mean, I can do the reinforcement game as well, but I don't think that'll help me out much. So I need my heavy ships here. Alright, Castilian Brazil got taken back. It's alright, I'm on my way down to La Plata. This is probably a good idea for me to pull out from here. I don't think I'm gonna score any real knockouts on his fleet here. Whereas, well, you know, I still have a whole bunch of heavy ships on my own side. Overall morale looks pretty bad for me. Okay, so my colonial nation just pulled out, which absolutely tanked my morale, so I'm going to pull out while I can. Sadly, he came out on top there. So he does own the seas still. That's a huge problem for me. So I'm going to have to keep you guys thunked down in Gibraltar. Hopefully that's enough to keep these guys off my tail. Ouch. My poor fleet. Alright, so you guys managed to get here. I'll let you rest up for 1 month. And that's plenty. Granted, a bunch of my heavies were over here, but I got very unhelped by my colonial nation there. His involvement tanked my morale. Still, it's not like he went without a beating there. And I'll be replacing my navy once all's said and done. Nice. This isn't so nice though. You're probably going to go and try to save that. 1, 2, 3 provinces and you're there. 1, 2, 3, 4 provinces and I'm there. So on the double there, Whitelaw, I need that province taken and I need this province in Austral taken as well. It's going to take a long time to... Bollocks, I don't have a general on you guys still. Still got our cores all done over in Italy. Alright, we have the power to save this. Jacob, the Knights in Cyprus, never seen that happen. Yeah, the Knights have had a good run. Unstopped by the Ottomans, you know, the one thing the Ottomans haven't been destroying. Uh-oh. Speaking of destroyed, the Spanish are on their way, and they're going to gun my capital down in a heartbeat. That's going to be bad for me, for a lot of reasons. So I really need to take this province in Australia. On the plus side though, Beja has been culturally enriched. We're that bit closer to completely removing Portuguese. They have these 5 provinces and 1 province here. I'm sure that'll be seen to in due time. Come on, need to get my keister over to Australia and take it over before they take over my capital. Because Australia is certainly giving... curse the Ottomans for giving access to Spain. They're not rivaled enough, clearly. What about the Canaries and the Azores? I mean, the Azores is right here, and it's mine and Korean. You probably mean Madeira instead of the Canaries, because Canaries is Castilian Spanish. Come on, you slow guys. I know that the Spaniards are on their way, and they want to take Unji, and I don't want them to have Unji. Alright, this capital just does not want to fall. But we'll be taking that Australian capital, even if I have to blow their walls off. I said walls with a W. Not really sure I want to take that, but I will. Because I don't want to spend the admin. Oh yeah, very early on in the game I completely annexed Portugal. France, what are you doing? No, France! It wasn't meant to be like this. Ooh. Let's keep those relations hunky-dory. Almost there. Now we are there. Get on it. I need that province. If you can spread out and find more, that's all the better. You guys though, what is this? If this goes higher, I'm going to be most unimpressed. Ultimate Barbecue's siege ability is hurting us badly here. Alright, but I need to hold on to this. Not to the point where I'm willing to engage you. Whitelaw's not very good at that. MTSC2's a bit better. We're already... No, we're not over on our leaders anymore, so we need to get somebody else in here. We need the return of Bitter Craven. I mean, it's not awful. It's just not good. Still going to be another month before you land in there. Oh boy! Remember when I said these guys will probably be safe privateering over in the Turklands? That is not the case. Wow, they almost got wiped there. Glad I caught that. I also hope my navy doesn't get flattened here. The attrition's pretty bad. What? There we go. Right, it's just grasslands and there are a lot of them. Maybe I should just hold this to the last man. You can do it, MTSC. We need to hold Monte's video. Shouldn't ask questions about it. If it's going to fall, I'm just going to breach and assault this this province here. You know what? I should probably just do that anyway. It's gotta fall. It's gotta fall. Are they on the march against me? Not quite. Not quite yet. I'm sure they're waiting on their opportunity. I think I got a particularly bad roll on this one. Either that or the Australians are just made of Some horrible mix of Foster's and Iron Brew. Yeah, this is just not falling. There we go. Burnt us out pretty badly, but... Is there any gold here? Only a chance of gold. Wow, it doesn't even look like you've colonized everything. I expected more from you, Spain. Alright, I'm glad that went down. I'm also glad you're not attacking me right now. Just to be clear, I want this and this. I should probably take some more islands while I'm at it. And I'm going to need a bunch of this land. But the more I can see of it, the better. Also, I didn't need another battle going down. But during this time, war score is ticking up in my favor. So as the war gets prolonged, as long as he isn't sieging down Unji, or otherwise mauling my efforts here, then everything's okay. Shouldn't just let him have those back. And because I destroyed a lot of his transports, so not all of them, he still has 27. I was going to say he doesn't have the freedom of motion around here, but he may well. France, you don't have any claims on Spain, do you? No. I was just thinking maybe you'd want to attack them right now. Probably not, they've got a diplomat in charge. Tunisian war is indeed over. Hopefully that means he doesn't get free access around the place. No, he no longer has access to the Ottomans. Oh, no, he does. To the Ottomans and Austria, the two countries he needs to get through to me. But not Tunis. He has conditional access through Tunis. Because for some reason the Pope asked for access through there. Come on, Pope, you're killing me. Right, that seems to be going okay. We will get this explored. We'll win this battle. It's pretty good. I'm not going to force the 100%. Because honestly, as long as I can just see a bit more about this stuff, things will go okay. I noticed those revolts back home, but boo-hoo. Do you plan to annex Pope Man, Jake? No, he's great to have around for here. I have a reasonably good chance of becoming Papal Controller, although it's never happened. And although I eat -2 dip rep forever, that itself is kind of worth it. Also, that looks like lots of money. And finally making the burgers like me a bit. Halfway through April I'll have more of an idea about the location here, and I will get you guys repaired up a bit. Alright, get to it. Somebody's pointing that taking their stuff near Malacca. What do they have around here? You think this would be a good springboard to get over here? I should have reasonable access over there as it is. Yeah, I mean this is all within my colonial range anyway. It's just a question of getting the casus belli I need, although there's always the best CB whenever one is in doubt. Oh, I like the looks of these provinces. So what is it? Ile Bourbon. Does anyone know what this one is called? I'd like to know, because I'd like it. Expensive though they are, this is going to be one heavy one on the dip. But yeah, I mince a lot of Spanish overseas possessions in this war. Yeah, I'm cheap enough to say no to this event. Wow, did you guys know that, or did you look it up? Because that was pretty impressive. So it is Mauritius. Excellent. These are good provinces to have. Are these good provinces to have, though? It gives me tea. It's Catholic. That's a pretty winner situation. Money is also pretty winner. I have to think about that one. Figures. Australians. They outdo me in a lot of ways here as well, which is a bit horrible. Okay, that's just not a battle that I'm going to be winning. Just don't get wiped and everyone's okay. This was mostly to uncover the land though, because I need 5 provinces. And I certainly don't know the names of these places, and Jings, that's expensive. He's got some half-decent development around here. Still, it should all belong to me, and I'll demand the rest later on. No, I missed this. He's got some good stuff going around here. Would allow me to snake my way up somewhat. Although I can't colonize in the end, I'm just going to have to square off against Korea. In a way. Don't forget that island near Malacca can help your navy not die a horrible death going to Korea. Yeah, but when we have this, that's going to help us out too. How about the Andamans? You don't really need the Andamans, do you? The important thing about a lot of the places I take here is there's no overextension inherent from taking them. It's not a bad province, but it's not exactly necessary, is it? What other damage could I or should I be doing to you? I'm getting all of Brazil. I'll be coming back for the rest of La Plata, rest assured on that one. Saint Helena's quite nice. You didn't find gold around here, did you? I'm afraid that one's got to go. Take mainland Spain. I mean, I'd like to. Believe me, I'd like to, but why would I do that over half the other things I can do? Okay, to be fair, mainland Spain would hurt them quite a bit. But there's no real need for me to push the war at this point. I still have ticking war score coming in, and as long as I deal with these Australian people... Actually, they're coming at me with all they got, and all they got is more than what I've got. Oh, he wants to finish off my troops. That's okay. I can handle that. He knows better now. He's going to be there on the 25th of May. You guys might not get help in time. No, we're okay. And we'll get somebody to have a half-decent leader over there. Bitter Craven isn't awful. We will find you, says Callum. He's got a bit of that, what, Iberian Australian pride? Australian pride is already a kind of strange notion, but let's go and take these guys on. I'm sure I can take them on in the woods 2-1, even if our forces are a bit mashed. I don't actually think we're going to do well here. Well, no, we manage. Don't know where he's going to run to, but I'm always happy to get that, well, it's not really giving me any war score whatsoever. Right, a couple of cannons, though, would do us well to go exploring a bit and sieging a bit, whilst you guys take these Australians out to pasture. Oh, I think we found the Spanish army. If I occupy these, it doesn't cost me so much to take in the peace deal. So if I send Castilian La Plata's troops packing and then actually occupy these, I'll be in a good spot. Sadly, our troops here are liquid garbage. But I'm only running into grassland, so it should be okay. We're not going with more kimchi. God damn, we're not sticking with that for names. So yeah, these I need to occupy. Hopefully that suffices. My guy's still alive, right? No, we lost the explorer. Damn, did he die in battle or what? It's sad news, however you cut that one. Ah. Korean in Venezia. This is excellent news. And the Koreans continue to spread. I'm already working on Siena. Once Siena's done, we get it even more up there. Lovely. Uh-oh, not so lovely. I need that fort in my name, you know. He knows that. He definitely knows that. He's a whole shower of bastard, and he knows that. But it has made this quite a bit cheaper to take, which is good news for me. Even cheaper if I... Well, you know what? I do not need Rio de la Plata. It's an excellent province, sure. But there's no need for me to go for only the most expensive around here. Especially not his capital there, especially when I can surround it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... let's not do the bad thing of taking inland provinces, which are a pain to core. Actually, that does make things a bit more complex. I guess we will go for that. They're all coastal, which is good. So I get that, I get Brazil. I get a bunch of provinces over here, which is also good. There's no need to take yet more from the poor, poor Australians, and they are very poor. He died in the big battle in the Straits of Gibraltar. I must have missed that. Very sad. I can't take this, though, because I don't have a... Oh, no, I could take that. And Tangiers would help me significantly in tying down Sevilla. And honestly, it's... But, on the other hand, I wouldn't be able to chase him out of this quite so easily. I should be going for the coastline. Keeps him on tender hooks. That is good. I should just think about more overseas stuff to take from him, because it's not overextension for me. These two are kind of nice. And it locks down the Cape for me even more. Anything that tells him to go elsewhere is good news for me. So what about these provinces? What are they called? Are any of them worth having? This does open up opportunities for going up here. I'll give you that. But I really don't want to get bogged down in conquering this stuff. I mean, yes, this is a great way to make oodles of dosh, but I just don't want it. This I want, because it's a colonial nation. That can just look after itself, take itself, core itself. But this stuff's just going to bog me down. This is okay, it's kind of islandy. The Andamans are also an island. Honestly, at this point, I think money is the better option. Like all this money coming in, that's for sure. Alright, this war's been fun, Spain, but I think it's time that we cashed it in. I can take, what, 4 more war score worth of provinces if I really want. I don't really want more of this. Also, I can't afford to drop that one. So what else is there? What else could I possibly care about taking from you? Yeah, nothing over there. Nothing over here you're probably willing to let go of. How about even better, South Korea? It is to the south, I'll give you that. I don't think the Andamans are worth the money. Good war, well played, Spain. It's just clear as day that I played... Ah, whoa. I need to take coastal provinces here, or else. or else they're going to be a pain to core. Could you guys get over there as fast as you can, please? So that means no to these ones and yes to these ones. Finally. Goodbye Counter-Reformation. Hello cheaper tech and cheaper ideas and putting the Craven in Bitter Craven. Also, let's not forget that I cannot afford to lose this siege. And it's at 21%, so I need to uncover this other province on the double. There we go. Yuin is now you mine. He's not so keen on that piece anymore, is he? There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 provinces. And very little overextension to worry about. Good war, well played. Good night, Spain. Ah. A lot of colonialism going around, and thank goodness you don't get over... Wow, war exhaustion. So much war exhaustion for the ultimate barbecue. I think he's going to face a few revolts around there. I'd happily increase autonomy here, but I don't want to lose my absolutism. And what I do want to do is core probably everything I just took. Probably. Are any of these striking out as places that I shouldn't be coring? No. Just make it all so. Glad I had some admin stored up for that. The goods produced modifier is probably worth it for this embracement cost. Is there anywhere just about to have it that doesn't already? Yeah, probably not worth waiting. I'll just take it. Lovely. Goods produced increased, and it feels so good to have 1, 2, 3... Yeah, 3 of the institution centers. Never gonna get the printing press, forget that. I will eventually have colonialism. Oh wow, we did great. We did so damn great. Why does having colonial nations if you don't get 10 cities in them? What? Why bother having colonial nations if you don't even get 10 cities in them? What? Yeah, 10 cities helps you get this bonus here, right? Well, Soul Food is going to get there eventually when he starts colonizing the correct provinces. What is he even doing these days? Well, he's not colonizing, which is sad. I'm sure he'll get there in the end. And then there's Maple Story, who I hope are colonizing. I sent them all that money. Yeah, there we go. So they will eventually have 10 cities. He's at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 now. Almost. The others I grew up from very little. The charters are nice as well, because you get the extra merchant there too. But I'm really not sure what you're getting at. Songhai. Scotland, could you stop fighting pointless wars you lose? Wuqiang Yi, keeping you around, getting that dip. Which is great, because I just want to culturally enrich the world. Because all of world is best Korean. Jake, I meant in Australia. Okay, well, we took 5. We're going to core them all. We're currently doing that right now. And then in my next war with Spain, I'm going to force them to cede all the rest of it. And that is going to take us to, well, I'm not the best at counting, but I'm pretty sure more than 10 provinces. So I'll get that extra colonist. Get that extra merchant, rather. And if he discovers gold here, it'll be another place to give me treasure fleets. Currently, the Ultimate Barbecue is now sending me treasure fleets as well. And whilst they do impact on my inflation, they do give me a healthy sum of money. Excellent. This would be excellent, but we don't need that money right now. Right, what would be good, however, is actually getting my units home and sorting out my navy and rebuilding my heavy navy. I'd like to get the war galleons before I rebuild it, though. Spying on Spain actually helps along with that. Spain just can't take a joke. Slandering our merchants. White Law is dead. Oh, but he did a lot for the nation, so tip my hat to the man. Oh, and Spain. Damn it, they have conditional access through me.